Okay, so now we will be looking at a application for a word problem for trigonometry. So here we have some data. We have three sticks measuring 9, 14, and 19. We have a diagram here, laid them down to form a triangle. So the longest side is this one. This would be 19. The shortest side would be 9, and the remainder would be 14. We're looking for the angle enclosed between the 9 and the 14 inch. So we're looking for this angle here, theta. So do we have a perfect pair? We do not have a perfect pair, so we have to resort to using the cosine formula. Be careful when setting up. You want to make sure that when you're finding an angle, the opposite side is going to be on the left side of your equality here. So by itself, isolated. So 19 squared is equal to the sum of the two other side squared minus double the product of the two other side multiplied by cosine the unknown. So here let's do a little bit more work here. You can't put this all in your calculator because we have an unknown here and we'll have to do a little bit of rearranging. So 19 squared, that's 361. It's a perfect square. Plus 9 squared, that's 81, and this is 196. 2 times minus 9 times 14, that's 140 minus 14, so 126. Double that, that's 252 times cosine theta. So let's start looking at our calculator now to do some more work here. So we can group these two together. So let's do that. Essentially we're grouping 9 squared and 14 squared, which is 277. That makes sense. So this is 277. And then we have the product of 9 and 14 double 252. So these are the three numbers in question. So most students can get thus far, but from here on, a lot of them don't know how to proceed. So be very careful. You do not want to do 277 minus 252 because we have a multiplication here. The next step is actually to subtract 277 from 361 because we want to isolate cosine theta here. So by doing that, we'll get rid of this term here, and we'll get, let's do that, 361 minus 277, 84. Write that down. So that means 84 is equal to negative 252 cosine theta. So how do we solve this? From now, you have to divide by 252 negative. So let's do that. By doing that, and then cosine negative 1, you will get your answer here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do 84 divided by negative 252, and then second function, cosine negative 1, my answer, 109.5. So we get 109.5 for an answer. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. It has to be significantly larger because it is the larger side. And that's how you would use the cosine formula to solve a word problem.